Hello, 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 folks. Cleanly wave. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Tanisha's Poetic Monthly Live. I am Tanisha, aka Mz.KIR, and I just want to say welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hold on one moment. Bear with me, folks, please, and thank you. Okay. I'm trying to do two things at one time, so give me a moment. Okay. Yes. Ooh, starting to have a hot flash. Anyway, hello, folks. Okay. Ooh. Hot. Very hot. Y'all see the sweat, right? You see the sweat? Oh, goodness. Hot. Let me drink some water. Okay. So, I'm going to begin. I am Tanisha, aka Mz.KIR, representing the Writer's Block Poetry Collective. So, I will be doing my poems, my lovely book of poems. Shout out to everyone on Facebook, the Facebook watchers, all my supporters at the Writer's Block, and all the people on Zoom that are watching. I'm hot. Y'all see the sweat. The sweat is real. The sweat is real. All right, so I'm going to go into my lovely book of poems. Okay. All right. So the first poem I'm going to do. Oh, I'm hot. Hold on. Deer Park. Good water. Well, it's not Deer Park, but nice and cold. My water. Okay, so this first poem I'm going to read is called The Wordsmith Script. I really don't know where the inspiration came from for this poem, but it just came to me because sometimes that's how it happens. So, like the here, oh, like my shirt. It says unapologetically dope. That would be me. Okay, so anyway, like the here it goes. In the tradition of the Writer's Block, drum roll. Oh, thank you. Okay, like the here we go. I got my pen in my hands like Drake. It's all in God's plan. Ready to scribe poetic word vibes, classic flows, timeless inscription, encrypted hip hop, beats and lyrics perfected, the culture accepted, commercialism rejected, sign of the times reflected with hard beats and rhymes, what I call hip hop, which meant poetry that tells a story. I'm a storyteller, the wordsmith with a gift, uplifting, not fitting in a box to the end of time. So that was The Wordsmith Script, an original by me, Mz.KIR. And that was written June 20th of last year. So drum roll for The Wordsmith Script. Okay, I usually do the celebrity birthdays. However, I have no idea what I did with that list. Sorry. If I find it in time, I will read the celebrity birthdays for the month of May. If I don't find it, sorry. The next poem that I will be doing, and sorry, there's no music tonight. Sorry. The next poem I'm going to do tonight is Ask About Me. So as a lot of you know, Mish loves her hip hop. Love my hip hop. So I got that title, because I was thinking about Cassidy. Ask About Me. So that's where I got the title from. So anyway, this is called Ask About Me, the remix. Not to be confused with the original, but this is the remix, because remix, that's what I do. So drum roll for Ask About Me, the remix. I am blessed, less stressed. My self-love is rocking. My melanin is popping, and there is no stopping me now. I'm shining, thriving, winning, and loving the skin I'm in. Black girl magic, pow. I'm cocoa beans and spice, sun glowing with all that's nice. And so that was Ask About Me, the remix. So drum roll again for Ask About Me, the remix. Next poem is entitled Poetry Essence. And it goes like this. Formulated thoughts, briefing expressions of metaphors, simplistic, realistic verses, phrasing concepts, reflective perspective, selecting views, visual to the human eye, inciting universal language, not the average passage, classic, but not dinosaurs. Jurassic Park sparks emotions, devotions devoted to listening, glistening with understanding of verse, spoken words flow. And so that was Poetry Essence, an original poem written by your girl, Mz.KIR. The next poem is Solitude. This is a very short one, but as I've said in many of the previous lives, you don't always have to say a lot to say a lot. And the inspiration to this poem is because I'm an introvert, a proud introvert, and I love my solitude whenever I can get it. I like peace and tranquility and namaste, all that good stuff. So this is Solitude, and drum roll for Solitude. Peaceful and tranquil, a feeling of calmness, no worries and not a care in the world. It's good when you don't have a care, and you can just relax, and because folks, it be real. So when you have that peace, you gotta embrace it. Just give it a big hug, like, big tight hug. So that was Solitude. And I'm going to do the remix because that's what I do. So this is a remix. Solitude, the remix, drum roll. And it goes a little something like this. Not a care in the world, amazing peace, unimaginable serenity, waves divine. I love peace of mind. It's a good thing. It really is. Okay, the next poem I'm going to be doing is entitled The Meaning of Poetry. Drum roll for that, please. The meaning of poetry. Rewind. Prophetic observations expressing inner feelings of thoughts, which rhyming in rhythms yearning to be heard. And that was the meaning of poetry. So there it is in my Nas voice. By the way, most of y'all know I love me some Nas. Love my Nas. No, Mary J, that's my sister from another mother. Sade, that's like my auntie. And DMX, may he rest in peace, that was my dog. So let's all throw our X's up for DMX, shall we? That's the dog. Gone but not forgotten. Okay, so let's see here. The next poem. I'm missing my music. I like to have my music when I'm doing my live, but I can't do it this go around, but maybe next month. Oh yeah, speaking of next month, the next writer's block. What's up? Shout out to my cousin Scott Jacob. What's up, cuz? Speaking of, June 20th is the next poetic live that I'll be doing, and I'll be having some featured guests. So tune in to the writer's block next month, June 20th. Same time, same channel. Okay, I'm not going to tell you who the featured artist is going to be. You got to tune in to see them. And August, going to have some more featured artists. And not going to tell you who those are either. Got to tune in August to see them. So, yeah, shout outs. And I would like to give a shout out to all the Writer's Block members, supporters, Writer's Block peeps, Facebook peeps, family, all that good stuff. Everybody who's watching. And always got to give a shout out to my mentor, Deborah, the Dictator Cheney, because if it wasn't for her, there would be no writer's block. So I always got to give her a shout out. She believed in a sister. So shout outs to Deborah Cheney. And as always, a rest in peace shout out to my peeps, Isis Original, who gave the writer's block their name. So rest in peace shout out to her. And another rest in peace shout out to another writer's block member, Bernice Mbagdawa. So rest in peace to Bernice and Isis Original. All right, so the next poem I'm going to do is entitled Blackish. And I got that from the title from the TV show, Blackish. And it goes like this. Drum roll for Blackish. Had to do a little extra music since I missed my music this week. I miss it, folks. Okay. So this is called Blackish. Black thoughts rooted in the next movement with things falling apart. You must learn your history. We are not acknowledged as we should be, with funkin' lessons of our genealogy from mathematicians to scientists. My history is rich. We help build this America, so respect my black-ish. Blackness defined in melanin, my skin beautiful. Respect my black-ish. Blackness, black beauty in me. So that was Blackish. An original poem by me, Mz.KIR. So, I had to do the remix, because that's what I do. Remix my poems. And shout out to Genevieve Powell. Genevieve, if you're watching, or if you're going to watch later, shout out to you. Genevieve is my peeps. Me and Genevieve, we go way back. Like shell top Adidas, Kangol. Well, not that far back. But me and Genevieve, we go way back. And she does her podcast. It's called Genovation. So, y'all should tune into that. She does it, I believe, on Spreaker. And I think on Spotify also. So check out my homegirl, my peeps, Genevieve. And she also has some online items. So you might want to check that out, show some love. And I'm going to give a shout out to James Parrish. James Parrish, I hope you're watching because I'm shouting you out. Okay. James Parrish, he does t-shirts, Third Eye, and some good t-shirts. And about to get me one soon. James Parrish. Okay. The black butterfly one. So shout out to James Parrish. Like I said, hope you're watching since I gave you a shout out, man. Okay. Let's see who else I give a shout out to. So many people. Shout out to those who are watching on Zoom. Shout outs to everybody watching on Zoom. You get a shout out and you get a shout out. And just thank you for watching and showing me love. Thank you. Give yourselves a hand. Yes, give yourselves a hand. All right. So now this is Blackish, the remix. Drum roll. Blackish, loudly, I shout, I am proud. Melanin poppin', skin golden glow. Afro puffs rockin', ain't no stoppin'. As the ancestors continue to be with me, respect my Blackish. The sun loves my skin. I was made with purpose, so respect my Blackish. Respect the Blackish folks. Respect. Put some respect on it. Remember when Birdman said that? Respect with the K? Respect. Put some respect on the Blackish. So, drum roll for the Blackish, shall we? Oh, my peeps, Asada Knox. Shout out to Asada Knox. That's my peeps. Now, me and Asada now, yeah, we go way back, folks. We go back. Way back. Shell top Adidas. Okay, Kangol hats, 3-finger nugget rings, gold chains. That's my peeps, Asada Knox, aka Nut Nut. Shout out to Nut Nut. Hey, girl. I don't know where Sadette is. Bodette, no, but we go back to. Bodette, no, where are you, girl? All right, so we're going to go into the next book. Bam. Originals and remix, because that's what I do. Don't ask me when I'm coming out with the book, because I still don't know. But I do plan to come out with my book. Because, I have procrastinated long enough, and it's time that it's to be heard. I tell my stories through my poems, but not all my stories are through my poems. Sometimes I just see through the eyes of others, but most of my poems I tell through the eyes of others. I'm the poetic storyteller. There it is. Heard it here first. So now, I wrote quite a few poems since last month. And again, don't forget, tune in June 20th. I got some featured artists. But again, you got to tune in. I'm not going to tell you who they are. But tune in June 20th to hear my peeps. In August, awesome. Okay? Anyway, now I really miss doing the writer's block, like at a venue. I miss that, but it's all good. Shout out to Drew Patch, because he used to let the writer's block do our thing. I miss Namaste Cafe. Good times. Good times. All right, so this one is short, and like I say, you don't have to say a lot to say a lot. So this is entitled Liberty. Drum roll. Oh yeah, shout out to Dave Miller, Earth Movers Drum Circle. I could never get that right. Yeah, I miss them. I used to get my drumming on with them when they were at the Soma Center in Highland Park. Me and Little Dude being there drumming. Missed the drum circle. I missed that. But anyway, shout outs to Dave Miller. Anyway, again, this is called Liberty. And it's really short. Like to here we go. Hi, my name is Liberty, but I'm not free. I have become a prisoner of pessimism. That's it. I said a lot without saying a lot. So that was Liberty. But y'all let that marinate. Let it marinate. And then I'm going to read it again for more marination. Yes, I said marination. Y'all letting it marinate? Let it marinate. Okay. Hi, my name is Liberty. I have become a prisoner. Oops. Rewind. I'm going to mess up my own poem. All right, let's try this again. Hi, my name is Liberty, but I am not free. I have become a prisoner of pessimism. That's it. Let that marinate. Sink in. All right, this next one is another short one. But again, it says a lot. This is entitled Ahmad's Story, dedicated to Ahmad Aubrey. And it goes like this. Running, running, running that fateful day, but now he's laying in a coffin. So I wrote that April. So that was Ahmad's story. All right, this next one, because I like to read books. I'm a book reader. Although I must say I haven't really read any books lately. Well, not adult books. I mean, I've been reading children's books. But I love to read. And I'm going to go back to it soon, because reading is fundamental, which is the title of this poem. Anyway, this poem is inspired by a few books that I used to read to my firstborn, the girl child, when she was little. She had like a massive book collection. Like, okay, like the New Brunswick Free Public Library used to be our home back in the day. And she used to have like a lot of books. I used to check out books for her. She had like her own personal library when she was little. And so I thought of some of the books that she had. And so that came up with this title, Reading is Fundamental. So drum roll for Reading is Fundamental. Sometimes I feel the songs of blues. Today is great. I feel jazzy like Miss Mosetta on a hot day on Abbott Avenue. I can see the people who could fly. I'm soaring to greatness. So that was Reading is Fundamental. And that was inspired by some books that I used to read to the firstborn girl child when she was little. And I was thinking about some of those books. So that's how that poem came about. So that was Reading is Fundamental. So drum roll, because reading is fundamental. Okay, let's see what else I got here. All right, so this poem is entitled Afro the Remix. And I will not be doing the original tonight. Sorry. And drum roll for Afro the Remix, please. Are y'all doing the drum roll with me? Y'all do the drum roll with me now. Okay. Take a look at my afro. The kinks in my curls defined, aligned in Afrocentricity. Carefree, kinky curls, they are soft like cotton. My afro embraced for days, just like the wisdom of my grays. You can't count my knowledge. And that was my afro remix. Remix, that's what I do. Remix, baby. A DMX voice. Next up is a poem that I wrote, and it's called Brown Girl. So I'm going to do the drum roll for Brown Girl. Are y'all drum rolling with me now? Drum roll for Brown Girl out of this lovely book here. I'm going to do the Vanna White book of poems. You know, it's got his book of rhymes. Niche, aka Mz.KIR, book of poems. Brown girl. Brown girl, brown girl, shine bright like a diamond in the starry night. Brown girl, love your skin, love yourself within. You were born to win. Brown girl, princess, queen, live your dreams. Brown girl, love your hair, styles with flair. Brown girl, go be great. I'm gonna let that marinate. Let that marinate, folks. Let it marinate. Drum roll for Brown Girl. I might do a remix because, you know, that's what I do. So stay tuned. Might be a remix to that next month. And this one is the remix to the poem I just read. Reading is fundamental, the remix. So I'd like to hear it go. All right, folks, drum roll. Oh, wait, water. Okay. Reading is fundamental, the remix. This is the remix. This is the remix. Reading is fundamental. The blues from yesterday became a great day for tomorrow. Miss Mosetta is jazzy in her Sunday's best. I know the people who could fly. I have flown with them back to the ancestral plains. And that was Reading is Fundamental. Wakanda forever, folks. I was actually thinking about that when I wrote that last verse, just so y'all know. And the next one is Brown Girl, the remix. You know I had to do the remix, right? So here we go. Drum roll for the remix of Brown Girl. Brown girl, she is great. Some hate. Brown girl, she is tough. She's a diamond in the rough. Brown girl, stress her stuff. Brown girl has full lips with shapely hips. Brown girl, her braids laid with afro puffs. Just can't get enough. Brown girl, various hues. Look at those colors. Look at that. Brown Girl. So that was Brown Girl, the remix. Drum roll for the remix. Brown Girl, folks. Brown Girl. Okay. So the next poem I'm going to do is called The Real MVP. And the inspiration behind that was my girl, my sister from another, Mary J. MJ. So, like to hear it go. If you look at my life, you'll see no more drama. I've been through the thick of it. I love myself because through it all, it's love and life. And I'm super duper fly. So that was The Real MVP, an original by me, inspired by my girl, my sister from another mother, MJ. She inspired a lot of my poems, and I got a little inspired by Missy, that last part, the super duper fly. Because, like I said, Niche loves the hip hop. Hip hop forever. Well, real hip hop. I'm not talking about the trash that's out now. But Niche love her real hip hop. Real hip hop. Let's throw up our X signs again for DMX. Wakanda forever, ever and ever. Wu-Tang forever. Wu-Tang forever and ever and ever. And one love to the dog. To the dog, DMX. Okay. The next one, of course, is the remix. The Real MVP. So drum roll for the remix. What's the 411, hun? I am the one. 25-8, when it was me and Mr. Wrong. I want to reminisce about real love. From heaven above, I received testimony, sharing my world when I was that girl looking for solace. I made myself a promise. I just wanted to be happy. It's a wrap for the foolishness. The growing pains brought those rainy days, but it gave me the strength of a woman. So that was the Real MVP remix. Again, inspired by my girl, Mary J. MJ. And I'm going to probably play that song after this is over with, because that's my girl, Mary. MJV in the place. All right, the next poem. This is entitled The Hip Hop of Poetry. Drum roll, please. And it goes like this. Hold on, folks. Okay. It goes like this. When I'm holding the pen, I write words of spoken, working the poetry, poetic in verse. My mind, thoughts insightful, obtainable, relatable to many. Plenty of wordsmithing, gifting, wordplaying, a galore of metaphors, still safer on paper, getting greater later. In good timing, not always rhyming, side-eyeing all my foes like, whoa, rest in peace, Black Rob, sobbing over the loss of X. What's next? The state of hip-hop got me perplexed, and I'm vexed. Free hip-hop from bondage is being held hostage. I drop knowledge in the ink and sinking the gospel of poetry, motivated by my hip-hop love. One love for hip-hop, folks. One love. Let's give a moment of silence for real hip-hop, shall we? Just a moment of silence for the real, true hip-hop. I don't know about y'all, but I'm missing it. I just want to give it a moment of silence. A moment of silence for that real hip-hop. Hip-hop forever and ever. Just like Wu-Tang. Yes. The next poem, I just wrote this a little over a week ago. This is autobiographical, and this is called Tanisha's Story. I love music, but I am poetry's soul child, birthed through life's experiences. Situations got me using my pen. I sing the ink, thoughts, and revelations. My journey, Genesis, Psalms, and Proverbs poetry. Flowetry, my exodus out of Egypt's life's bondage to the promised land. I bared Job's woes with Solomon's wisdom. I prayed the prayer of Jabez, and I am free. So that was Tanisha's Story, an original poem by me. So drum roll. Because a sister went through a lot. Oh, shout out to my peeps, Freddie, Moasis. That's my peeps. Freddie, what's up, man? What's up? Thanks for showing us the love, Freddie. So yes, that was Tanisha's story. Freddie, that's my peeps watching on Facebook. So shout out to my Facebook peeps watching. And shout out to my peeps on Zoom watching. How y'all doing? How y'all doing on Zoom? Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that was Tanisha's story. The next poem. Thank you. The next poem is called The Education of the Miseducated. Kind of got inspired by Lauryn Hill's The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I kind of, switched it around a little bit. So it's The Education of the Miseducated. So y'all let that marinate too for a minute. Marination. Drum roll, please. Isabella Bumfried, truths of her sojourner, and Arminita Ross the Harriet, whose tubman waded with the slaves in the water to freedom. Harlem Renaissance County, who culled poetry and produced iconic greats at a time when Langston Hughes was hewing about my people and dream catching. Paul Laurence Dunbar, poetic bars spoke to keep black folks woke, like Frederick Douglass was orating great speeches. Ida was welling her thoughts of the plight for justice. The Black Panthers bore arms and patrolled our communities, fighting for our Statue of Liberties. The past gave present Miss Liberty, who was originally historically Egyptian, but was changed. How strange. In Hampton, VA, Nat was turning, uprising, slavery, grand rising, dying for freedom. Because Martin Luther King had a dream to let freedom ring. History holds many mysteries of my people, but the narrative of my ancestors is to be continued. So that was The Education of the Miseducated, an original poem by me, Tanisha Jacob, aka Mz.KIR. Capital K, capital I, capital R. Keeping it real. That's what I do. Drum roll, please. Yeah. So, let me take a sip of my water. Whew. Okay. So that pretty much concludes my poems for today. I want to again thank everybody who's watching on Zoom and everybody who's watching on Facebook. Thank you for showing me love. Y'all got me emotional over here like Carl Thomas. Yeah, but thank you all for watching. And again, shout outs to all the Writer's Block members, Jaquise Armstrong and Faye Robinson and Henry and Taria Busby. My peeps, my homie, Asada Knox, my homie, Bodette No, aka Bodeezy, Sadette Knox, my cuz Scott Jacob, my lovely cuzzo Isha Jacob. Shout out to my lovely cuzzo Isha Jacob. Let's see who else. My peeps. So many. I gotta give me a minute. Yeah, give me a minute. Okay. Tina Longford, my homie, Ann Gross. What's up, girlie? If I didn't say, hey, what's happening, Chief. That's my peeps here. I didn't see her in a New York minute. Cyber hug.
Love you.
Love you too. Oh, thanks for coming to show us sister love on my poetic line.
You gave me some extra sauce on the food, you know what I'm saying? I was listening while I was cooking.
Oh, okay. Oh, what you cooking?
You know I'm doing the curry.
Oh, well, no doubt. I feel you. Hooking it up. I feel you. Save me a plate. Shoot. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you for showing me some love. You know, it's been a New York minute. You know, and shout outs to everybody else. I want to thank y'all so much for showing me love. So stay tuned again. June 20th. Special guest, surprise, 9 to 10 Eastern Standard. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and all that good stuff. And hopefully I'll have the music again, because I feel funny without my music. You know? My beloved hip hop, ready to jam, jam, and all of that. But this is Tanisha signing out. Until next time. So I'll see y'all later on the Facebook.